Americans distrust all parts of government except for one. Only 5% have a great deal of confidence in Congress. This rises to only 11% for the president, but it goes to 50% for the military. The rest are pinkos who should die. I kid, barely. But it's intriguing that such attitudes are the inverse of the media academic complex, which embraces all bureaucracy except the warrior class. So why the reverse? Credit the pernicious spread of campus radicalism, a movement that fuels hate for the military, a symbol of Western aggression and imperialism. For the Teachers Lounge Marxists, it's always the powerful versus the powerless. And guess who the villain is? It's the biggest scam in history. The idea that the most humane civilization ever is evil because its ideas won. By that belief, only the world's most vile can be championed. Hence, you have professors and hacks who've embraced the USSR, Mao, Ho Chi Minh, Che, Castro, Chavez, as students lionize cop killers and terrorists. And so as 2016 approaches, you got to ask yourself, who do you trust? Angry mouthpieces soaked in antipathy for the West, or leaders free of bitter retribution, unashamed of our freedoms, and the military that guarantees them? For it's not jingoistic to admit that the one thing protecting America from extinction has been its military. You can't have them. Without them, you will have nothing. It's a truth so obvious that it's rendered a joke by those it protects the most. So are you surprised by these findings, Kimberly?
You know, I'm really not. I mean, when you look at the specific examples that have really brewed distrust with the American people for government and almost, in fact, disdain, why should we trust them? We have secretaries of state that are like hiding emails in a pocket in some, server somewhere that refuse to comply with the rules, with the laws, because they are above it. They are better than it. They are impenetrable. Like you said, the Clinton privilege. They feel that they can get away with everything and anything. And right now, the polls are rewarding that kind of malfeasance. So no, and we have a president who, with his mighty pen, would change anything and everything that he'd like to about America, about our laws, about our rules, that will agree and get into treaties and use semantic gymnastics to justify the things that he does with other countries, or to show total disregard for Congress, the rule of law, or the separation of powers. So no, I think it's quite in keeping.
All right, well, we'll be right back. One.
She said a lot.
Oh, yeah. One, is the military more loved because you can actually see what they do?
Yes. But I mean, to tell you what was shocking to me about this is that people said the #1 problem in the country is government.
Yeah.
The government's the big problem. And I think that has to do with people saying, well, they don't solve any problems. All they do is finger point and blame and, tar each other. I think people, and it's interesting to me, Republicans have less confidence in Congress than even the Democrats. But both sides, it's in single digits. But I mean, it's just.
So you don't think it has anything to do with half the population paying for the 100% of the population's expenses?
Oh, no, it's like, this
and
is
that half that does pay pays almost 50% of what they earn. That may have a little bit to do with it. May I?
Yeah.
The three areas that people trusted the least were Congress, the media, and the financial institutions. I get the financial institutions. They were bailed out. They got billions, trillions of dollars. I understand Congress for the reasons we just pointed out. But what did the media do? I mean, the media really, they were supposed to just present the facts, right?
No,
you may present it in a way.
Media doesn't.
Well, right, but are you not surprised that the media is so?
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. We spent 99% of Fox News. That's our point of view. That's why Fox News is successful. It's because we say the media sucks. Last word.
Except for us.
Right.
That's my point. No, that's my point.
Right?
Yeah.
Most trusted name in news, people, because the rest of them are terrible.
Spell it, chant it out.
I can give you one specific example of, that happened today, why people are frustrated with Congress. There's a human trafficking bill, anti-human trafficking bill, going through the Congress. It passed unanimously in the committee. It has 13 Democratic co-sponsors in the Senate. It goes to the floor today. And because of the Hyde Amendment, which has been voted on, in fact, it's even included in Obamacare, Harry Reid blocked passage of that bill. So the human trafficking bill is not moving forward because Democrats are jerks on this issue.
Whoa.
And others.
Dana, way to get aggressive.
I just had to try to match Kimberly there.
There you go. All right.
Get your Shazam on.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good.
We do.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a Cinemax plot. Ahead on the 5.